Sweet, great birthday party attended. Check out the skate park right next to the birthday facility. Wow, that's what I'm talking about. Wish I had a skate park near me when I was a kid. We used to just go up to the old shopping center, go get a quarter Coke out of the vending machine, and skate the ramps over there. Some of these kids are actually pretty good. Let's see if we can get a closer look. This place actually has a really nice bowl right here. And then we have a little triangle top right over here. Very, very cool. So watch this guy drop in right here. Or sorry, he's on the rail over there. This guy on the, okay, wow. Yeah, this chick's rocking it. Oh, she's dropping in the bowl. Oh, yeah. Awesome. That's what I'm talking about. I gotta get back into skating. Oh, there's a scooter. There's a scooter. Ooh, nice. All right, back in the city, doing a little bit of diving. There was a U-Haul right there in front of us, as we just saw. I just saw a set of cans. Someone followed me into the area. It's only 9:14 right now, so a lot of people are up, moving around. Got to be a little careful, as we can see this guy in front of us here. U-Hauls are always a good thing. Got to keep the camera low because of the time of night. But I just saw a set of cans. Again, someone followed me into the same little can area. Whole entire row was stacked. We're gonna go back in just a second and go take a little gander at what is there. Of course, hopefully there's some goodies. Look like a for sure move out, and the whole entire row was littered. This is Saturday night again. A little bit different than normal, but sometimes move-ins happen on Saturdays, not Sundays. Sometimes there's stuff left over from Sunday, but they probably put all that stuff there after the maintenance guys came, because what's gonna happen is that tomorrow the maintenance guys are gonna chuck the stuff, take the stuff, who knows what. So let's head back there. Oh, and the reason why we're even doing this right now is because, again, we're preparing for the worst if our homeowner sells. That way we're preparing ourselves and taking a look at some properties in different areas that we might want to move into, and just the different costs, etc., what we can get for a 2 or 3 bedroom, etc. Now, the only problem though is that we're renting directly with the homeowner and we're getting a killer deal. We're literally probably about $400 to about $450 under value for our place, because we're getting a direct deal with the homeowner. But what we're looking at is we're looking at actually have to probably bump our rent up $500 to $600 more per month. Definitely is not my first awesome intention, but my car is now paid off, so that is always nice as well. So now, instead of having a new car, I'm just gonna drive a Vespa and we're gonna live in a nicer place. Or we can move to Italy. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Look at this stash of stuff, guys. We're gonna go in for a close look. A lot of people up right now, so let's go see if there's anything good worth it taking real quick like. Definitely a move out. Looked like it was a lot of seasonal stuff, a lot of women's clothing, So I just pretty much left it all. That vase was definitely nice. Some Christmas lights, silly string, a coffee maker, I think even like a fake and bake spray tanner. That little box pump we saw, that was a little strange. All right, now we're gonna do something else. Okay, folks, 2 packages have come in the mail, and I know what this one is. I know what the other one is. These aren't product reviews, but these are personal packages that I want to open up and share with you. Number 1, I mentioned yesterday about the Black Yeti Blackout Edition, Blue Yeti Blackout Edition gaming podcast microphone. We will be, of course, actually reviewing that as well, but that was a personal purchase. But this right here was a killer deal. This, again, slickdeals.net. Again, this is not a promotion or anything like that. I just love it. They give you good deals. You have to kind of scroll around every once in a while, but I do pick things up, especially when there is a great deal. This right here is a Dorco Pace 6. Dorco Dorco, whatever it is. Anyway, I hate buying shavers. I've been using a 99-cent store shaver for the last like year and a half or longer. And I was like, you know what? I might as well invest a few bucks into a better razor. Anyway, these are supposed to be pretty good. Not the best, but pretty good. And it has one whole entire thing with 2 extra cartridges. I think I paid ballpark like $3, 60 something cents. And I was like, well, let's see here. That's just a hair bit more than my cheap 99-cent store ones. So I might as well get the good one. Anyway, slick deals on that. So that finally came in the mail. I was excited about that. Next up, we have something I'm actually excited about because this year, it's actually, to be honest with you, it's been about at least a couple years that I've actually sat down and read books. Whenever I do have free time, and if I'm not like watching a movie, I love movies. If I'm not watching a movie, I typically sometimes just get into YouTube, as you probably guys do too, and just start scrolling out people that are very interesting. And so during that interesting time, I've come across someone that has to do with this right here, but let me briefly explain. So, I've been wanting to get back into reading books, and I know, exactly. I actually saw one quote that someone said, in this day and age, if you tell someone you read a book, it's almost like bragging or people are envious of you because it takes your time away from your phone, takes your time away from like Netflix and stuff like that to actually sit down and read a book. Again, when I first got married, I was reading like probably, I think my goal that year was like 8 books for that year. My brother's goal was like 2 books a month. And so anyway, there's books that I want to read about the financial system, investing, stuff like that. Anyway, motivation, and I just recently read that most millionaires read books. Read books. So successful people read books, and God willing, I'd like to be successful with hard work with a little bit of reading. Anyway, so let me go ahead and show you this right here. And again, I'm not trying to preach about money is everything. Again, it does give you some better options if you're smart with it. I don't want to be greedy. I want to be smart. So if that makes sense, kind of summarize that a little bit. Okay, so I love this. Watch this. Ooh, that's nice. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so obviously you know this is a book already. I went on Amazon and I got this book. It's a pre-owned book, but they said it was a really good condition, and it looks like it's in pretty good condition. A little scuff there, but you know what? I got it for about half price, so it's all good. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, you guys have already known about this YouTuber for quite a while. I was actually introduced to her. Actually, I've seen her suggested videos for quite a while now, but I'm following a guy named, his pronunciation of his name is Jon Olsen, or what we would call him John Olsen, but Jon Olsen. He's a professional skier sponsored by Red Bull, turned vlogger, very inspirational to watch his camera movements and the way he films stuff. Anyway, he was doing a DJI Mavic drone testing, and he was in New York with iJustine. iJustine is another YouTuber, big YouTuber, 3.3 million subscribers or whatever. Anyway, reviews were very good about the book, and I was like, you know what, I want to read the book, I'm interested. I kept seeing in some of her video description boxes, it's like, check out my book, check out my book. Anyway, she's a hustler, she's worked hard, and is successful on YouTube. And God willing, I want to be successful on YouTube as well. So I want to kind of read about her book and her journey. And she loves Apple, that's why obviously she's dressed like Steve Jobs with an old Apple computer here. Anyway, I'll keep you updated on what I think of it, but again, I'll link it in the description box if you are interested in this one. Again, iJustine, just a quick YouTube search, you'll be able to find her. Blonde-haired gal, really cool. It doesn't look like that crazy of a read, but it even has some pictures in there. Take a look at that. Sweet. Not many pictures, but definitely some pictures. A couple things of her on YouTube. Again, a couple little pictures there. So anyway, I'm looking forward to that. I have some books on my counter I need to read, and I'm going to start reading that one. I actually read some funny review on Amazon. It said, my husband hasn't read anything but the Bible in 4 years, which is pretty much me, but he loves the iJustine book. And because she's a gamer. She's a gamer, vlogger, cook. It's like a one-stop shop. This girl's YouTube channels are definitely awesome. Anyway, so I thought that was hilarious. The woman's like, my husband hasn't read any other book than the Bible in 4 years, but picked up this book and loves it. I was like, sweet. That sounds like me. Let's roll. Current time 11:48 p.m. and we do need to print off our script and practice rehearsing for tomorrow's play. With that said, something else I was just thinking about is that I once remember something I read where people write books, right? But you don't read the book about the possibility of it. No, you read the book from the person who did it. So if there's a book entitled How I Got My First 10,000 Subscribers on YouTube, well, they're gonna tell you the process, how they got those, because they already have it. You know what I'm saying? Or it's like, how did I invest in the stock market? Or how I was successful investing in the stock market, etc. So anyway, this is a lot of these things are turning in my mind. The wheel's turning, definitely turning. Enough talking for now. Let's get back to you guys. God bless you, God protect you. Remember the Carpe Diem, baby, live your dream. I'll see you guys later. Later.